And we're back with more Henry in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So previously we were with Hans on our way to do a peaceful... what's it called? He had a letter we needed to deliver. Then we got attacked by bandits and we ended up here. And there is Hans himself. Talk to Capon about leaving for Trotsky. Oh, it's nice that it marks it. Is there anything? Bunch of keys. Okay. Let's just carry on.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here.
I love how there's just a leave in his face.
Right away.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle?
Yanking your pizzle?
Since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
She's too good to us. I have to remember to come back and visit her. Give her some money. Stop looking at the women hands. They're not going to believe we're who we say we are they?
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
It is a huge castle, though.
I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Oh, someone's coming.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as
Excrement.
emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The
Oh,
captain's
that's not very good, is
also
it?
ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Who is this guy?
There's a horseman approaching.
King Sigismund?
Sigismund's colours.
Now
Sigismund.
that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment.
Do we have to sneak in then?
What the fuck?
If it was me, I'd go find those bandits and kill them all.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have a drink. I assume that's what he means.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Indeed you do.
What the fuck was all that?
Fortuna, literally.
You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Well, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Oh, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge at them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
Hey, where's that beer? Hello?
No, I was thinking more like we could find a good spot to ambush them, stealthily. We could manage to take them, even just the two of us. Take them down one at a time. One after another.
Right. And with what? Sticks and stones? Henry, use your head. That would be suicide.
Well then, we might as well just head back to Ratai.
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Fortuna.
Taste fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Report for work? I'll clean up in the sink, I guess. Oh, hello.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one.
Oh,
you
she might
gave
know
us away
something then.
Fight better at that witch. Wench!
Oh, I tell you. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
A full pitcher of wine, please.
That's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Stinking up my establishment.
Them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks.
Where is this, Oh.
Daddy's wounded.
Oh, right. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord Van is beside himself.
Talk to the woman from the pond.
My soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Is anyone?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
What? Oh, well, that cleans them.
I'm no latrine cleaner.
Oh, sorry. It's just that you smell like one. And where am I supposed to know you from?
You were
You
attacked
were
by
attacked
bandits.
by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
I don't know why you're trying to deny it.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking
Oh,
for your
fail.
faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
What?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. You'll
What?
be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
Why you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
It ain't what it used to be. My knees and back is giving me jip.
Ready for what? Oh,
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
fair enough.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Okay, all right, we'll do it.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skallets.
Skallets.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this
back?
place inside and out.
I heard something about a wedding.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bat-house wench.
Will Lord von Berg be at the wedding?
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Okay. Oh, Simane.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Find out more. Okay.
Is that
Let's
all
get
you
some
know
more
about the wedding?
information.
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
Okay.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Is von Berghoff recruiting men-at-arms?
No, von Berghoff ain't got nothing to do with that. They go of their own free will. They're fed up of ordinary work, so they try their luck elsewhere. It don't occur to them they might not come back. They just see easy earnings. Then the old folks have to do their work in the fields.
Okay.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truscovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
It is indeed.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Yeah, that's better. Okay. So, what are we doing? Find out more about the sermon in wedding. Tell Capon about getting work. Let's talk to some people. Anyone? Oh, musician.
Good day.
Good day.
Nope. What about this guy in the red? Henrik.
Somewhere she's out of sight. You know, so she's safe.
I'd like a beer. Butcher? Say.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
We're messengers from Ratai, here to deliver a letter to Lord von Burgov, in the name of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dworitz and Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger, he says. Looks more like a scarecrow to me.
He's a lame liar, all right. But he knows how to spin a good yarn. You can't deny him that.
I'm not lying. We're messengers. But everything got out of hand somehow.
Well, whether you're lying or not, no one will believe a word you say in them rags. What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Skalitz.
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself a noble, it seems.
Oh, damn it.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
What do you know about the wedding?
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
That's right. A big affair in Sameen.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Sameen and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day, our earthly bonds will vanish in time, like smoke.
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
Sod that. It's going to be big. Even Lord von Burgo himself is going to be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
Would it be possible to get to von Burgov, even though he keeps his distance from people?
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or traveling somewhere. And he's powerful and important. So the only chance of meeting him is at the wedding. At least for us who are invited.
And everybody will want something from him. He'll be dancing for joy, I can tell you.
Could someone get to the wedding without an invitation?
Yeah,
Someone?
how am I? Yeah, someone like me.
Forget it, looking like that.
Well, I think it might be possible, using certain methods.
Certain
Play
methods.
of light and shadow. A
Ooh,
cloak is black.
is he the miller?
What are you going on about? More Miller's witchery?
Yes.
All right, all right.
He is the miller.
I won't say another word.
It's the same voice,
Bound
isn't
to
it?
Keep a damn close eye on his big day. So you won't get in without an invitation.
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that we needed there.
Ah, good.
There's always lots of
Good
hands
plan.
needed at a wedding. As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
Okay.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with
Oh,
my
nice.
goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work. If you're not talking shit and you can wield a hammer, we'll shake on it. And if you prove your worth, I'll even take you to that wedding.
Why would
Nice.
you work at a forge? Come and work for me at the mill.
Oh,
It's a cleaner job and easier. And I can get you to that wedding too.
Leave it out, you rogue. I asked him first.
I would prefer the smith. Oh, mill. Prefer the smithy.
My own power as a blacksmith so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me, that's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for
Takov?
Radvan. That's me.
Okay.
I haven't been here before, and I'd like to learn something about this region.
What's there to say? It's not a bad place to live.
It's usually peaceful, thank God. I don't like too much excitement.
You've got good reason to hide, I reckon.
That's enough of your mudslinging. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the time.
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields, not even a church worth the name, in fact. That's despite Otto van Burgo being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles.
What?
The darkest place is under the candlestick, as they say.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for him. Ulrich von Schomberg's his name.
I saw him on the gate tower when he sent us packing like beggars.
Aye, he's a right haughty bastard. On the other hand, he can be negotiated with.
If you can get to him.
Okay.
I've got to be going.
Wait, there's something else I want to ask.
Like
Out
what?
with the truth. You ain't no messenger.
We are
We
messengers.
really are. We didn't look like this when we left Ratai. We set up camp down by the pond, and in the evening we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything, even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing ever happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Oh well.
Taking their time again.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Do. Default.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
Yeah.
So,
Hired hand. Was that everything I need about the wedding? Yeah.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Burgov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Burgov will be there.
Oh,
Oh,
fantastic
yes.
news, Henry.
Of course.
So all we have
Trust
to do is get on
Henry,
guest list. And that
the
shouldn't
investigator,
be
Sherlock
because
Holmes.
You've got a cunning plan.
What do you know?
right?
We'll find work here.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
Poor hands can't
There's
do a
something
single
else we
bit
have to
job.
sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper,
I noticed that too.
and we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
What if someone saw me?
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law.
God's law?
Oratoris, the priests
God's law?
pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay
Wait, why is that
taxes.
PoE?
And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a
Jeez.
sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Oh, that's why they had that swing. Sorry, I was talking to myself. Oops. Okay. Where do I fit in?
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard.
Oof.
And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labor, it wouldn't be such an offense against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend.
Uh-huh.
I'll pay the favor.
You better.
How?
Bloody
Give me
hands.
a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above
2.
all,
Ooh, nice.
once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we
Yes.
have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That'll be
Jeez.
kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Christ, pardon me.
She's awfully nice. Who's this?
Bloody innkeeper.
Okay.
Oof. That isn't half heavy.
Innkeeper, a beer!
Just doing a solid. Have I really got to do that 5 times? Liberatis. Wait, can I nick some stuff? I need some lockpicks.
God bless. I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains. I need to plow too, you know. What if you lent me the bullock?
I really
on
do
your
have to do this 5 times, don't I?
plow on Sunday, are you?
Poor Henry, just manual labor.
Except I don't have a bullock, and you won't lend me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right.
Is this really going to pay for the food? Anyone could do this. Well, I could get the
Heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
Perkstein?
Surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? I am the son of the...
Oh, he's getting in trouble.
I'd expect you to be more
One
sympathetic
beer.
towards people who've been
He's going to get into a fight, isn't he?
the rabble here.
We'll have to break him up.
But you're no noble, just an ordinary pig. What did I do to you?
You were in my way. Heavy sack.
What did you
Yep.
say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? Or what the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Don't insult our dead companions.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
Let's get into a fight.
What
Yeah,
dead
fists out.
companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies
Oof.
himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A
Can we
weeb
snick his
like you
clothes?
surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
An immediate
I
apology.
am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of
Just punch him.
Perkstein.
Whack
Sir
him.
Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Give him a slap. With your
You're
glove.
starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear?
Let's go.
Apologize to him.
Let's go
Oh,
physical.
no. Reinforcements. I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Ooh. Ooh. Cat fight. Oof. Is he going to draw a sword now? No? Oh. No.
Why do I always get a Let him have it!
Hey! Get him!
Why'd he do it?
You're no match for us, fucker. Now you
Let him have it!
get him.
Well, the fighting's a bit weirder now that you can't right click.
This is unbelievable.
Fuck you. Here.
Oi. Why can't I block anymore?
Hack your ass off.
Slice him up. I'll rip your ass open.
Come on.
You're hardly worth staining my hands for. Slice him up.
Okay, one down.
You scum.
Gone blind or something.
I don't have the whole day.
This will be easy.
Why are they doing like karate?
Surround no match for us, fucker. You're out of luck.
Oh god, how many are there?
You had two left hands. Why do I always
Show your stuff. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
Nice it!
Ow.
I'm all yours. I'll rip your arse open.
right on the money?
Oh no, his hand's been... Oh no, soldiers, okay.
What the hell is going on here?
Just a friendly brawl.
Grab them vagabonds!
Vagabonds? Oh god. Oh one, oh god. Nice one, Hans. Is this how he's going to get out of doing any work? Because he's going to be here for like a day.
This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Oh, it's both of us.
What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you?
Hey, speak. Oof.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way
Yeah,
to the
we
castle,
would.
But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one with any sense.
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Oof.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
Who started quarrelling?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Ouch, Hans. And you know all about that?
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Jeez.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must.
Yes, Henry.
Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Oh.
Well.
And
not so sure about that.
Happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies.
Oh. You just spank him.
Time to go home.
Nice. We don't have a home.
Swear to Christ. If I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Oh. I'd rather not be skinned. Who's this? Oh, that's the guy they want to speak to, isn't it?
Isn't that? Ocelotto.
Hey!
Oh, I love the humour they had.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, indeed.
Right. Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
That's the guy from the first
What are we
game.
gonna do?
They must have given all the voice actors more work.
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Okay, crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. What is a crime? Anything an honest Christian would avoid is considered a crime. One must not kill innocents, steal, break into others' homes, harm people or domestic animals, and disturb their peaceful lives. Consequences of crime. If someone catches you committing a crime, they will report you to the guards or engage in a confrontation themselves. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid and they might deduce it was you who did it. You can find your information about your reputation in the player card P under Reputation tab. Reputation affects how people treat you. If someone likes you, they'll greet you kindly, and merchants may even give you discounts. On the other hand, if they hate you, they may not even talk to you. You can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You can make it worse by committing crimes and acting dishonestly. The way you behave spreads among people, so if you help or hurt one person, others in the area will soon hear about it. Improving your reputation. A bad reputation can always be remedied by paying an indulgence or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. Unrest. If there's a lot of crime going on in an area, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. Once things are settled down, everything will return to normal.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey you.
Hey, over here.
Who are you?
Do you have a
Ara?
moment?
Wedding Crashers. Side quest, Mutt.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone
Yeah,
to
that's.
stay for
Oh,
a while,
okay. So
and
that's
once I
what they
save a
call
bit,
them.
I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the
Apothecary.
but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people.
Yep.
They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Wait, reputation lost.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city.
Oh, do I need to
Tired of
talk
serving
about
landholders.
Tomcat?
They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread with the city folk.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Oh, Kudenberg.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
But I won't be
But I
troubling
will.
her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
That's pretty good. Who's this
Why
Tomcat
exactly are you
then?
helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of
Oh,
times,
you have?
and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous...
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets
I like
aren't
I like
full of
her.
roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That
Oh, here we go.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think he might teach me something?
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to
Jeez.
pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Combat Training 1. Go and see Tomcat.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles.
Muscles?
Breaks logs with his hands.
Ooh.
Even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where can I find Tomcat?
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Okay.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going.
Get a job, yep.
And so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
I hope we meet again. Ara. Wait, that's... I don't care about armor. Characters. Hmm. Goodbye. Okay, so we got combat training, we got Mutt, and we got the wedding crashers. A grand wedding between Alder, son of Lord Simine, and Agnes, daughter of the Truskowski bailiff, is going to take place at Simin. This could be the perfect opportunity to meet Lord von Burgro. I need to gain entrance into the wedding party no matter what. Okay, so we'll go to the blacksmith. Oh, that's pretty far away. So we'll get the... oh, the Mutt's over there. Combat's over there. Miller's over there, but we'll... Okay, yeah. POI tipster. Quest tipster. Okay. She's still here then?
Oh, I just remembered.
Oh.
I'm practically naked.
At least you're not walking around bare ass.
Oh.
Although...
very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Brunswick would be nice. Oh, wait. Sir Brunswick's?
What armour are you talking about? Sir Brunswick?
Oh, nothing. It's just a local legend. They say a famous knight lived here who killed a ferocious lion and saved a many-headed dragon. Or the other way round. It doesn't matter. I don't even know.
And is the armor real?
Maybe. Maybe not. Geibel, the scribe, might know something about it. He has a lot of learned books. I don't know my letters.
I could use some armor.
I could use some armor. Proper, like, for a knight. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Almost.
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armor, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And
Bandits have
where
it.
is your armor, sword?
Do you know where the
or
bandits
staff?
are? That would be a lot of help.
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can
Oh,
hardly put on
success.
your armor now, but you might find something in the town hall armory.
Ooh.
Although you'll need quick hands.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Yeah. Okay. I need a horse.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
It's all the way.
Which
Oh,
way is Semin?
Southwest from here,
Southwest.
not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there.
okay.
So I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
No need to rub it in.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf.
You're gonna fight me for it?
I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
5 groschen. Okay.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
You have to
Going near
pay.
that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
Oh, the blacksmith.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do
Oh.
you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom.
Oh, so I can make the gift
So,
for the
no
groom.
rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Oh, and I guess the other one is by doing the miller's quest. Okay.
I really better go. Thank you.
Beth was a lot of
Good
help.
luck.
Okay, Okay, quick BRB. Okay, I'm back. And I just needed to... That alert was just to test something. Okay, so... What have I got? Let's hang around here until night.
He threw me out, and you're surprised? But it was just a simple misunderstanding. Bollocks, a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like. What am I supposed to do then? Put some clothes on, scoundrel.
Oh, yeah. Recipe for saviour snaps. Where is the trough? Here we go. Let's have a little bit of a wash. Wait, do I have a weapon? Yeah. Okay, let's talk to some people. God. Oh, this is the lady that smiled, isn't it? Angus. Agnes. Doesn't want to talk to me. Greetings. Quest tipster. What are these? Oh, okay, that's how you do reputation.
Sigismund of Luxembourg himself.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain?
Yes.
Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Yes, I am.
I'd like
No,
to
not
talk
your
to
pistol.
him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't
Up
let me
in the
What do
castle.
you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
I'd like to buy something.
Oh.
Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He
Jörg?
knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
Okay. Is everything all
What's
right?
new, bailiff?
Nothing
Bandits.
special. Fortunately, Troskovitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain Ulrich. Oh my God. But that's no business of
What?
yours.
No, it is.
understand?
Tell me.
I understand. That's your business, bailiff.
What's new?
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takov again.
What do you mean?
Check the innkeeper is probably coming up
Oh.
with some mischief to pull on the Jelievites.
Jelievites?
Well, they never cut it out.
Well, Jelievites.
Their bickering is making work for me.
Is
And
that
now I've been
some
visited
Christian
by one of
thing?
the local peasants. He said he found more fresh
Oh,
graves
God.
behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Is there
What's
more?
new in the...
I was just he said,
What do you...
that we found... I've been...
Okay, and then let's talk to the scribe.
Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
I met the local beggar. Barrow was her name.
She's here again? Oh, confound it. But we'll get rid of her somehow, you'll see.
What? But I...
You didn't give her any money, I hope? Rabble like that are like stray cats. Feed them once, and you'll never get rid of them.
No, she just told me you might know where I could get some armor.
Armor? Unless you want to join the local watch, I don't think I can help you. Unless maybe Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov. We might sell you something.
But Barrow told me you might know of something better. The armor of some Brunswick?
All that? Lad, 'tis but a legend.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
I'm a scholar, so that should help me.
Surely you're not going to keep that legend to yourself. Do a fellow scholar a service.
Youngster, being able to piss your name in the snow doesn't
No.
make a scholar out of you.
I beg your pardon?
All right. No need
Fail.
to lose your temper. I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But
You're
you'd be
educated, are
surprised
you?
How many fools have set off to find it?
Who was Brunswick?
Who exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really? How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite lovely one, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Could you recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well, why not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. He lived in a time when our country had an eagle on its coat of arms, but that wasn't good enough for him. So he decided to head out into the world and gain the mark of a more powerful animal.
A more powerful animal.
Man after my own heart.
You may think so, but his wife was none too happy. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick 100 times to stay home, but he just couldn't be persuaded. Still, he loved her very much, so he took her ring and told her that unless someone came and showed her that ring during the next 7 years, she should wait for his return. But if he failed to return after 7 years, that would mean he would never return.
Okay, he didn't come back, did he?
Damn. He didn't come back, did he?
Don't skip ahead. We'll get to that. Brunswick's party set out to sea, but didn't get far. They were drawn in by an island with a mysterious mountain of amber that holds all ships and prevents them from leaving. Over time, the men on the deserted island died of starvation, leaving only Brunswick, who noticed that once a year a great bird called Noh came to the island to hunt, and so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide at just the right time. And when the bird came, it mistook him for prey and carried him away. So Brunswick wandered on. After some time on the road, the prince came across something unprecedented. A duel between a lion and a 9-headed dragon. So, what do you think Brunswick did at that moment?
Help the dragon?
Well, the dragon is certainly much stronger than a lion.
Oh no,
I
so he
suppose
would have
sided with the dragon.
attacked
right?
the dragon, wouldn't he?
Nonsense. Brunswick rushed to out the lion, and together
That does make
they
more
killed the
sense.
dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all the way back to Bohemia. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already been exactly 7 years to the day since Brunswick set off on his journey. His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, was about to remarry. But at
Oh,
the
no.
wedding feast, Brunswick managed to drop the ring in her cup, so it all turned out well. For Brunswick, that is. Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
Okay.
Where did Brunswick's armor come from?
It is said that George the Lion of Württemberg brought it here. He was the nephew of Lord Chenyek of Württemberg, who built Trusky. This George spent a lot of time with King Wenceslas. A suspiciously long amount of time, if you know what I mean.
I
I
understand.
think I get the picture.
And it is said that one day, a lion escaped from the king's menagerie, and George overpowered it with his bare hands and laid it at the king's feet, still alive. As a reward, Wenceslas gave young Württemberg the name Lion and the armor of his ancestor, Prince Brunswick. Only Sir George didn't live to enjoy it for long. He caught the plague at a tournament abroad, and died on his way back to his king. Specifically, while visiting his uncle here at Trusky. Of course, the king wanted his armor back, but Lord Chenyek didn't want to give it to him, claiming he had the hereditary right to it. It looked like Wenceslas would lay siege to Trusky, but fortunately Lord Chenyek was completely destitute by then, so he sold all of Trusky and the armor to the king.
Okay. And with Chechnya was broke?
Chenyek was broke. How come?
Because of building his castle. Trusky may be impressive, but it's too expensive for a nobleman. Even the king had difficulty paying for such a castle.
Well, if the king was so endeared with Brunswick's armor, why did he leave it here?
Because he didn't have any choice, my friend. He never found the armor. Lord Chenyek was as cunning as a fox. While he did leave the armor here, he never told anyone where. It's said he hid it so it could only be found by a true knight, each piece in a different place. Or so they say round these parts. Who knows if there's any truth to the tale?
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, tell me the riddle.
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, Midday, midnight?
Bloody hell. I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad.
It's got
And
more
you know
than I
what?
do.
I've got something else for you.
Oh, what's
Sir
that?
George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it as a keepsake.
Nice.
And now go.
I don't really. Oh, activity started. The Lion's Crest. Okay, and who's this? Someone in the tavern.
Christ almighty.
This property belongs to someone else.
Oh. Wait. Oh. Who's this?
This
Guard.
property belongs to someone else.
Shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Greetings to you.
Why wouldn't she talk to me? Oh, this is the trader. Let's get some herbs. Herbs. Drying herbs. Fresh herbs spoil just like food. Okay. Housewife.
Was machst du? Brauchst du was?
Yeah.
Come. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
In the pot. Where did your wagon tip?
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jellyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off, but what can I do?
Did you have anything of value?
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies.
Oh yeah, for his wedding.
Spices from me.
Of course.
For the feast. And for Taylor Bartushak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too, but what can I do? So, what will it be?
I wanted to ask you, I'm not from here.
Ja, natürlich, ja, aber das ist deine Sache. Also.
Is there anything?
Certainly. Here in the village, we don't...
I understand.
Ah, so. Let us all be...
So you've already...
About those ones in particular, or about others. Every time I go to the town, the
So the roads...
Ja, das kann... Ah.
Show me your...
Shop. The shop screen consists of two parts. The merchant's inventory for buying goods and Henry's inventory for selling them. Selected items to buy and sell are placed in your basket, the contents of which can be viewed in the upper right corner under the basket tab. The bottom bar will display information about the current transaction, such as how much money you have and the total price for the items. Okay, so buy Wanderer's Pouch. Weapons. Is he gonna want these? But barely. Wanderer's Pouch, 50. How much coin I got? You, 5.
Word about the price.
Warum nicht?
Or nix. Haggling. Haggling will allow you to influence the price you buy or sell items for. Select your offer on the scale and confirm it. The trader will either accept your offer or make a counter offer that you can react to. During the haggling process, the merchant's impatience level will increase, and if the indicator fills up, he will temporarily lose interest in haggling. The bolder your offer, the more his impatience will grow.
And it looked like we'd never agree.
Das
Wait.
war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh. What? Okay, 1.2. Bodyguard. Okay, so where am I going then? Well, that's Mutt. Oh, solve the riddle. Okay. How do we do this? Where's the... Oh, oops. It's here. The Lion's Crest. It is said that somewhere in the Trotsky is hidden the armor of Prince Brunswick himself, famed for adding the lion to our country's coat of arms. Finding the first part of Brunswick's armor certainly won't be easy, but if I give it some thought, I'll manage. Scribe Gable told me a riddle that should lead me to my goal. It went something like this. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall between the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the hall of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, two guards of stone, behind whom yearn for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's heart to God. Behold my gleaming still. What the hell does that mean? It went something like this. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Crone and maiden. Take your leave of crone and maiden. Take your leave of crone and maiden. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates, boldly go towards true midnight. Okay, so is it north? Crone and maiden standing tall behind the gates. So that is that the castle, maybe? Where is the castle? I don't even know where the castle is. So probably should we go get Mutt or go get Tomcat? They're both near each other, so let's go towards Mutt. Hello, sheep. God, it's so much better when you have a horse, isn't it? Poppy. What's this? Valerian. Okay, so we'll go do some fighting, get a Mutt, and then, yeah, try and see what happens. I think this is probably going to be a bit of a short stream. Just got knackered. And then tomorrow, Might be quite long because I've got Friday off, so I'm just going to be playing this. And chilling. Excuse me. Thistle. What the hell's this? Like some hunters. Like a hunting thing. Oh god, I'm still miles away. Hunting spot. You have stumbled upon a place with a large amount of game. Okay. I haven't got anything to attack them with. Okay. Back on the path. Oh, there's a village or a collection of houses, maybe. Or maybe is this the mill? That's probably the miller over there, isn't it? Okay. Who are these two people? Why are they naked?
Hey, fella! Stop off for a bit of chat.
Why are they naked? Hard Jira? What? Is it F12?
Are you a blacksmith?
And you? Gentleman's manservant, I reckon.
What?
You deserve a clobbering for how poor a judge of people you are.
Be my guest. I'm Yira. Hard as nails and happy to flatten you any time of the day. Careful, though. I don't like blades.
Glad to hear that. From one blacksmith to another.
Oh, sorry, brother. I didn't take you for someone who could swing a hammer.
I love smithying, but I haven't.
I love how he's just like hidden.
What are you doing here? Where's your anvil?
Our forge has gone undone for. And these folk around me lost all they had too.
So war, eh? It's a shitty thing.
It is indeed.
That's just the way it is. By God's grace, I still have 2 hands, and I can always find work.
Okay.
I could do with a bit of coin right now. Fancy having a wrestle? For money?
Let's wrestle.
All right, let's wrestle.
Great. I wouldn't be so cocky, and because I'm so confident...
I don't have the time.
I knew you'd chicken out.
Well, I don't have the money. Refugee. Who's this? POI. He's drunk, isn't he? Can I rob him? Oh, this must be a bath. Oh no. Lodgings. Quest tipster. Who are you? Hired and dice player. Hired hand. Alehouse. Innkeeper Lawrence.
What can I do for you?
Excuse me.
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good, but still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but I got no idea where they went.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here.
Nice.
He's got a cottage. I hope he hasn't. One more thing, you're not going to believe.
Water
this, but
goblins?
You have a what?
It would be if you.
Okay.
Would you happen to...
They off.
Any other...
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burn. I started talking.
Why?
They set up.
Aren't wolves...
That's.
Did they...
They.
Did they tell you...
In a good. If you.
Do you have it?
By the.
That sounds good.
It actually came about then other blokes. By the way, old. If you go and see him, he takes a.
Oh?
You'll see. And that's.
Thanks, innkeeper.
Okay. Let's at least get to the mutt. Come on, get some stamina, Henry. Oh, speech. Polished wares. Quality. Speak when selling weapons. Adapt to them. You buy and sell artisan. You can sell and buy armors and cloths at a 10% better price. Okay. This is running through the woods. Is this people?
Is something wrong?
Fuck! I've been attacked! Help!
To me! Get him from behind! We're gonna gut you!
Oh, Jesus.
And now you're mine!
Wow, that was brutal. How far back am I going to be now? Seriously. Seriously. Cry. Oh, God damn it.
Can I ask a... Oh, I just remember...
At least, and what?
What?
Oh no, they say all the.
That is the...
No.
Well, yeah.
Wow. Well.
Thanks.
Just don't.
I have...
The hell? He.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't. There's a
And which...
south. Once you
God.
Do you know...
Betty,
I'm not...
if you.
My ma...
Well,
How much...
from so.
Hope... I really...
Good.
Okay, then where's the bailiff? In here, right? No. In here. No.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Yeah. It was in here. Blue trespass?
What will it be? I met the... She's in... What? You didn't get rabble. No armor unless...
But what legend?
It's... There are... Why?
That may be true. I might be
Aiming an excuse. Alright, in short, I don't...
Who exactly?
You...
Really?
Perhaps Prince of...
But you...
Brunswick.
Could you...
Well, runs so he...
A man after...
You may earn a still, but...
Then what happened?
Runs over and so after so...
Well...
Runs and from... Except his wife at the weather...
Where...
It is said this...
I think I...
And as a only specific... Of course, it looked like...
Well,
Lord, it's said, or...
And you...
Yeah, but I'm certain to you...
And how did...
Wait, I've got to take past the...
The crow... Bloody hell.
Hurry, and you know, sir, I'm not too here. And now, go.
What's new?
Project. And now he said,
What do you...
that I've been forced now.
Cabin?
I say, and that's...
That sounds... What's new?
He said,
What do you mean?
that I've been...
Okay, so also wasted all that time, so I am going to call it for now, and we'll come back tomorrow and get on with it. See you around.